Hi, good morning. How are you? It is a stormy day here today, which is interesting, and I had a very good meditation this morning. I started to feel a lot of peace. I'm processing something that was very toxic, so to have that peace is really nice. I've been doing a lot of client work. I have a client appointment today for coaching. I had one last night. And I was also doing some background reading for my women's empowerment work, which takes me to my message for you today. I was reading about the women's movement, and it was very humbling and very horrifying, frankly, to read about all the atrocities that women faced here in Fiji and in the region and in general. My ancestors and many of our ancestors who are women have faced a lot of abuse, a lot of trauma in the patriarchal structure. And so today's message was about imbalances, because what I'm seeing in my female clients for coaching is that they're extremely capable and they're extremely brilliant and strong, but they lack confidence. They suffer from low self-esteem, imposter syndrome, and other tendencies, and they tend to sabotage themselves or hold themselves back because of these types of obstacles. And so when you look at the history of the women's movement and how the feminine has always been suppressed and always considered weaker than the masculine, you start to see why we carry these types of obstacles. Why do we take unfair treatment? Why do we take so much abuse? Why don't we fight back? Or why do we try to people please? Or why do we take care of everyone else before we take care of ourselves? It's because we've been conditioned to think that this is how women are. We're supposed to be caretakers. We're supposed to take the lower paid jobs. We're supposed to just take care of everyone else and not be too assertive, not stand up for ourselves. And it's okay to be beaten when you're out of line. I was reading a paper about being beaten, women being beaten as something that's very commonplace, and it was horrifying to me. So in these types of historical conditions, that trauma is in our DNA. It gets passed down. And so we need to find ways to heal ourselves so that we can overcome these obstacles as women and stand up for ourselves, stand up for equal pay, for equal rights, and just to be our true selves, to be in our full potential, because we are highly capable beings. And a lot of people think that men are stronger. Perhaps they're stronger physically, but women are extremely powerful. Women create life. Women nurture life. Women support each other. They create networks. They do so much work to keep families thriving. They do so much work in the public sector, in the private sector, in science. If you look back, and if you look even now in the present day, there are so many women, many of them unrecognized, who are doing amazing work. And because we nurture life, women are agents of peace. We are not interested in mindless conflict and war. We don't have overly aggressive tendencies unless we have trauma and we're dealing with it using aggression. I know aggressive women who would like to smother me emotionally, for example, and who have been trying to do this for a long time. And so it's really, really important to pay attention to how trauma is creating imbalance in our lives. That imbalance could be, that you are extremely capable and intelligent and well-trained, and you have extremely low self-confidence or low self-esteem. My imbalance for many years has been that I am a giver, and I give and give and give, and I don't receive. And I have blocks around receiving because I received abuse when I was a little child. And so it's really important to know what your imbalances are so we can start to consciously fill them and balance them back out. And so that's my message for you today. Let me know what you think about that, and I'll be back with you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.